Welcome to this short overview video of the new features we'll be releasing within the Resolver Core product. We're super excited about these features and hope you'll love them. Now, before I discuss the new features, I need to take a moment to let you know that I simply cannot show you all of the features in this short video. I know, I'm sorry. However, don't despair. We do have videos for specific features that will show you the features as well as walk you through the process of creating or using those features so you can see how it would work within your own organization. Are you ready to hear about these features? I know I am. Somebody once said a picture is worth 1,000 words, and never is this statement more truer than we're talking about object data. Let me introduce you to the first feature. This is the data grid. As you can see here, the data grid is a visual way to see that object data through a familiar and friendly spreadsheet style format. And just like any spreadsheet, you will be able to sort and filter the data. You can also customize the spreadsheet. How? Well, you can resize columns, hide or show columns as needed, and select the number of rows to be displayed. In addition, if you have the correct permission, you will be able to edit the data in the data grid. Have you ever needed to view or share a non-editable completed form with other people? Have you ever found yourself needing to print out copies of completed forms for meetings? If this is the case, the repeatable forms feature is the feature for you. This will allow you to share non-editable, printer-friendly versions of completed forms. Now, there are a few things to keep in mind with this particular feature. The repeatable forms element will display the selected form in its entirety, so it's important to keep in mind you want to have a balance between optimal loading time as well as performance. Resolver recommends no more than 100 objects are displayed within a single report. Now, if you're using Internet Explorer, we recommend that you don't add any more than 50. Another feature that we'll be releasing is the feature Pull Data Values action. This will automatically copy the values from fields or relationships and insert them into current objects as they move into a new state in the workflow. Our relationship table sorting feature will automatically sort objects in relationship tables on standard forms by their unique ID. These will be sorted from newest to oldest. We've also added a relative date parameter feature. This will allow an administrator to select date parameters on tables, data grids, and repeatable forms, so you can show data within a more generic time period, such as the last 30 days, the last 90 days, or perhaps even the data just from today. Another feature that we've added for administrators is they can now add required filters. This means that users will have to apply a value to the filter before a report is loaded to provide more meaningful data. Have you ever needed to restrict users from accessing or creating objects outside of your activity? Perhaps you need to prevent people from navigating to a site that's outside of the core application. If this is the case, the Advanced Options feature found on the Edit Role page is for you. This feature will allow you to disable the following items: the search function, the quick access function, or the help function. You can disable these functions separately or in any combination, and they're applied to specific roles. What you're currently seeing is the quick create function is on, the search function is on, and the help function is on. Let's take a look at what will happen to my screen when I disable the quick create function. Here you can see the search bar is still available and the help feature is still available. But over to the left of the search feature, the quick create is no longer there. Therefore, I'm not able to create a new object from outside of the activity. We've also added a notification banner. This notification banner will appear when objects are successfully created through a create object action on a workflow transition. This is a quick way to be able to see that in fact the object was successfully created. Lastly, when you go into the administrative area, you may notice that the user interface has a slight change to it. The change is the data visualizations. This used to be called reports. This feature will allow you to display or export object data through either a report, a data grid, or an export report. These do require a focus eligible data definition and at least one data series. Once you've added this to an application, users can perform a variety of actions including starring reports, applying filters, and editing or exporting data. I hope you've enjoyed this short video highlighting the new features that we're releasing. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us or look at the specific videos for the specific features.